is going to be a little different. Obviously, we got the 790 Adventure R, but if you didn't notice, the knobbies are missing, and we got another set of Dunlop TrailMax Mission tires on the bike. And then we got another set of Dunlop TrailMax Mission tires on the bike. So these are going to go on Nate's Tenere 700, but he lives like an hour and a half from here. Didn't want to take the van, so they're loaded up on this. We're going to hit the road, go to his house, mount these, and go have some fun. Hour and a half, 80 miles to Nate's house. Basically, I think this tire is really, really good, and I think it can do a lot of stuff, even though it's a 50-50 tire. So Nate and I were talking about it, and he said, hell no, I'm not putting anything on my bike that's not a knobby. And I said, well, too bad, dude. We gotta do some testing here and make a cool video and show people how good these TrailMax Missions actually are. So what better way to do that than to take them and try and do the loop we did a few weeks ago that was super, super hard. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go try and climb a sand dune. We're gonna go up some rocky stuff. We're gonna go up some really steep hill climbs that are dirt. We're basically gonna take these and do everything that you're not supposed to do with a 50-50 tire. What's up? I don't know if I can get off this thing. Get on it. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. What an awesome way to rig it up, right?
Awesome. It worked.
So yeah, I just took the Musco Moto bags. I got some of these rock straps that we sell. They have the elastic in them. Yeah. 2 of those over there. And it was solid. I just didn't have much room on the bike. What's up, dogs? So there's construction on the pavement, so we're going to start with a little bit of dirt here, and hopefully we don't put the bikes down, not waiting to get used to these tires. A little looser obviously than those 606s, but Nate over there kind of feeling them out, wondering what he should do. Going, these look like street tires, but Travis tells me that they work off-road. I love these tires, guys. They are so much fun. There's so much grip. I think half my wheelies are failed on my 790 here because I'm on knobbies and the tire just spins. Alright, pulling up here to Mountaintop Cafe, right on top of the mountain. It's a parking lot, obviously, but it's also kind of a staging area for a lot of dirt bike stuff around here, so this hill's gonna be a little big on this thing. Nate's going the girly way. I think there's a better hill over here to get in on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was a little sketchy. So before we get to the hill climb, we got a little bit of blown out nastiness here. Just trying to give a little bit extra room today. Yes, these traction issues can come up. Come on, bike, let's go. Oh yeah. There we go. Dancing that thing down the hill. So this is one spot that I really do prefer a knobby, is downhill in loose conditions. Not having the big lugs on these tires makes it a little difficult to get the bike slowed down. While I am riding over to the Widowmaker right now, guys, I'm going to play a little video from my last time out here on the Tenere when it had some Dunlop 908 rally tires on the back. So check that out for me. Alright guys, out here at the Widowmaker, running these Dunlop TrailMax Mission tires. So this is what we're going for right here. That beast probably looks about 3 inches tall on the video here, but we know that it's actually more than 3 inches. Well, we're going to tell you that at least. Check this out. This whole hill, it's not dune sand, but it is just loose sand. So we're thinking third gear rolling in, kick it to second, see what happens. Oh, I made it up for this first part. About halfway up to the top though. This is the scariest part, is going back down. Okay, so Nate's got one try in. This is gonna be my first try here. I'm super nervous. This was hard on a knobby tire, and yeah, so. Here we go. There we go. Now it sounds like it. We're not going to make it. I'm going to abort. I didn't make it very far. I found a bush to lay in. I tried what are we doing? I don't know if these tires are going to go up this hill. That was pretty pathetic, honestly. Needed more momentum to start this off. Terrible try, terrible try.
Oh well, you can always do it again.
I'm going to right now. I just don't have enough drive at the bottom. It's got to come in like in fourth gear, but the whoops are there. I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen today. I want to try again, but I feel like I'm not even close, so it's pointless to.
I want to make it, but I just don't want to go through it all again. Don't make it, you know?
Alright guys, so we have decided to scrap the idea of making it up the Widowmaker on adventure bikes. on the TrailMax Mission. It's been a long, dry summer. The sand's really loose, and I tried it twice. Nate got one good run at it, and neither of us even came close. So I've made it up on the knobbies, but trying it on this, it's just a little too much of a 50-50 tire. So it was fun to try. We're going to head over to the next place, which is more of a hard pack, steeper, just not as big of a hill. So it'll be interesting to see what these things do. I'm really excited for today. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so coming up on our turnoff right here, we got tracks from the last time we came up here when we did that other video, and we had real tires on the bike. Knobbies matter. Well, we'll see if they matter. I'm sure they'll be better, but these TrailMax Missions rock. I was looking for a hairpin up here, and it's actually a turnoff to dirt, so. All right, so we're gonna cruise up here a little ways to our first obstacle. I'm gonna take off this heavy gear, put on a moto jersey, some off-road gloves, and start the battle, I guess. So here's our first section we're gonna ride today, guys. You might recognize this from the last video. It was our cover shot. We had the lake in the background, and then this right here. So kind of look at it, see what it is. We didn't do this last time, so just kind of some big rocky stuff right here. There's not a little bit of sand on it, but came up through that line, right up through there, up and out. Wasn't too big of a deal. So we're gonna try it here on the TrailMax Mission tires and see exactly what happens. I think we should be just fine on this. A little bit of momentum, and see what she does. Come on, you're gonna make it up this. Oh man,
A fun one.
there she is, Kyle's nemesis. Yeah, I'm a little worried about it.
You are?
It's, I don't know, just as long as we got momentum. I mean,
It's steep though.
that rut on the left side is gnarly. Well, let's see what happens, right? Good luck, he says. on, get some traction. There we go. Definitely not as easy as on the Dunlop 606 knobby. That thing just chewed its way up it. So I'm gonna head over there, get some video of Nate. All right, let's see what Nate has for this thing with the Tenere and the TrailMax Missions at 35 PSI. One little dab and some feet over the top. Still way cleaner than So I got 3 passes up it. Nate took 2 passes up it. Nate got the closest to cleaning it, I think. I had 1. My second run was pretty good. Ended up screwing it up at the end, but phenomenal. Super happy with these TrailMax Missions from Dunlop on that stuff. And it was pretty soft up top. So we're going to run the ridge here for a little bit and then go down another hill and then up another hill, and we'll see what happens. Let's go. Woo! Soft spot at the bottom. Come on, bike. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sometimes you just got to put that throttle, leave it at a constant spot, wait for traction. Once it hooks up, then it's like, all right, we're going. But if you grab a gear or something like that, it doesn't really do too much. Whoa, stay in your lane, buddy. Oh, come on. What do you think, guys? Should I be following another adventure bike this close down technical stuff on street tires? Put it in the comments. Tell me I'm stupid. I know I am. I can't see anything now. Whoa, get back down here. Now, can we get going from here in this loose stuff, or do we got to go back down? Come on, bike, let's go. TrailMax missions need a bite. There we go. Oh, come on. Nope. You can do it, bike. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whew, that was fun. I did not expect it to go from there. All right, so we got one more hard section on this trail before it turns into road. And this part was a little chunky, if I remember. There's a couple different lines. So I'm gonna go ahead on this, and then we'll send Nate through it a couple times. And then I'll go through it a couple times with him filming from the outside. And maybe we'll tip some motorcycles over. Maybe we won't, I don't know. Oh yeah, this was fun. Gonna do it with the sun in our eyes this time. Hop off the bike and go film the Nate. Oh man, light is terrible over here. It's so harsh. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see anything. About what I did. I think I took the left line, he took the right line. He definitely didn't take that top line like last time. I'll drop that in for you guys to see it when we had some real tires on the bike. These tires are great. You can like just, I mean, this is what they're designed for. They're designed for running down fire roads right here. And they actually grip really, really good. The only spots I kind of second guess them is if it's an off-camber, really loose section, like meaning the hill's slanted and there's like a big rut underneath it. So for the most part, cruising down this stuff like this, I just cruise on them just like I would a knobby. What's up guys, Travis here, Nate. Been out riding. I got my 790 KTM, he's on the Tenere 700, and we're out here on the Dunlop TrailMax Missions. And they're a 50-50 tire, but I've run them before and I actually had a lot of fun riding them off-road, so decided to reach out to Dunlop, see if we can get something going here to try these things off-road, make a video. So that's what we're out here doing today, is taking these 50-50 tires, the Dunlop TrailMax Mission, and running them up some stupid stuff and seeing what they'll work on. So what's your first initial impression? And let's talk about stuff that everybody would do with this. Like, yeah, when we're running down that double track and we're kind of just running Jeep roads, which is what the tire's intended for, how'd you feel? Because when we were coming down that last part, I felt like we were going pretty fast.
I thought it felt great, actually. I was pretty impressed with it, I'll be honest.
For a minute, I felt like I was on my knobbies, like as far as trusting them coming into the corners and stuff. Like, it's a big bike, so I never really pushed that hard compared to when I'm on my like 300 or 500. But I'm charging down the hill. You look like you're going a pretty good click on it.
Yeah.
And they're a lot of fun.
You can trust them. I mean, I feel like I could trust them.
Yeah.
Just when we get in the steep stuff, it makes a little difference. But
yeah, so when it gets steep and loose, it's hard to get stopped.
yeah.
When you're on a downhill and there's a lot of loose dirt or rocks, there's no knobs to bite into the dirt and get you slowed down. So that's one spot that having that much surface area of a tire that looks like a street tire, being a 50-50, that's what they're designed to be, it kind of comes into play there. So the first place we went today was the Widowmaker hill climb, which was sand and very loose.
And a nightmare.
Yeah, definitely. So Nate took one run at it, I took two, and it was unsuccessful,
to say the least.
It was scary. It was really scary, actually.
Well, it's scarier turning the bike around on a cliff.
Yeah, trying to come back down that stuff. So we didn't make it up that. I didn't know if we were going to. I figured we'd throw it in since it was kind of 20 minutes out of the way from our main ride, just to see what this tire would do in sand. And obviously it didn't work that good, but I didn't expect it to. Worked better than I thought it would.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, 100%.
From there, we went up the back way. What's that area called?
Like just the backside of Silverwood up towards
Yeah.
Lake Arrowhead, I guess.
So Lake Arrowhead, Silverwood area, doing that. And those are more of a Jeep road with some chunky rocks with a loose dirt on top of it. And the tire worked great.
I agree.
The only spot that it really started to suffer is when it would get slowed down. If you lost your momentum, it was hard to regain it. But on the adventure bikes, that's kind of a given all across the board, right?
Yeah.
So I ran my Dunlop 606, which is like a dual sport moto tire. I've run my Dunlop 908s, which is a rally tire. And this was not far behind if you kept the bike moving. Once it slowed down, it really didn't work as good as the other stuff, especially that 606. That thing was awesome on these bikes. And I like that tire a lot. Just burns up in a couple 100 miles. So give and take on everything. So we did... The first one we did out by Silver was that kind of rocky thing, and that rock had so much traction. Going over that, I almost felt like this tire worked better than the others.
Yeah, it worked well. It grips. On the hard stuff, it grips good.
Yeah.
It grips really good.
So it worked on that, and you get in a little bit of loose sand. It still tracks up the hill really well, so that's cool. I'm really impressed with it for a 50-50 tire. When I first talked to Nate about doing this video, he kind of laughed and said, nope, not doing it. I'm not putting street tires on my dirt bike. So, and I'm with him. We buy these adventure bikes. Most guys buy them to go do touring, ride around the country and go see sights, and it's fantastic. I fully support that. But me and Nate are a little sick in the head, and we like to ride the big bikes where the little bikes normally go. So we normally have knobby on there and more of a motocross front tire versus a rally tire, and it works for us. We have a good time with it, and it's a lot of fun. But trying to find some of these different tires that do a mix of stuff it's interesting to us. So playing with the Dunlop TrailMax Mission tire, we did that. We did the rocks. We did a few other climbs, and the tire worked really good. Just sand seems to be its nemesis.
Yeah.
I assume if we got into a muddy situation, it would be pretty terrible. Same with snow, but that's most tires on a big bike.
The street, though,
I
mean, it was beautiful.
It's fantastic.
I didn't get in that death wobble at 90, you know?
So
it went straight.
Running some of these off-road knobby tires, especially the fronts on the California grooved freeways, they're just chasing back and forth. It's full-on scary. But putting the Dunlop TrailMax Mission on the highway, I think I hit 100 and something on the way up here.
Yeah.
It just cruises. You can lay it over in the corner. And when we say lay it over, we mean me and him being rookies on the street. We're not dragging pegs or anything, but
No.
we're not even using the whole tire. But it's so much more confidence inspiring than running knobby out there. So for a lot of the trips I do, I feel it's not going to be our best tire.
Agreed, yeah.
But when we go do a further trip and we do 5, 6, 8, 10 days like we're planning on doing, we're going to get those Moscow Moto 80-liter bags, the 80 Recklesses racked up on the bikes and go take off. I think there's a good chance we might take these tires with us.
Absolutely.
Because we can get through pretty much anything on them. And as far as the highway portion, it's going to be a blast. So I might even take these and do some of the BDRs, the backcountry discovery routes. I've seen them, and they don't look too terrible or too hard. We ride a lot of off-road, so what we're used to, those are kind of mild looking. I haven't done them, so there might be some tough sections in there. But for the most part, it looks like something that might be fun to go do is knock out some BDRs on the TrailMax Mission. So maybe that'll be another video right there. They got some cool ones here in California, starting from Mexico, going halfway up the state, I think. So that'd be a cool one to do. There's some Arizona, Utah ones, and Nevada, I think, now. So the whole BDR thing's really taken off, and need to check those off our list. So anything you want to add on these tires or thoughts?
I mean, I really liked them. I was impressed with them, actually. To be honest, in the dirt, I didn't think they would even do that good. So I was impressed with them. It's not something I would want to run, you know, going in the dirt every day, but...
Yeah. So what was your favorite thing about them?
The street.
The street, yeah.
I mean, it's nice to be able to track straight and relax and you don't have to be nervous.
Yeah, it's phenomenal for that. And I think my least favorite thing is the way they make the bike look. I mean, as silly as that sounds,
I'm with you. I am.
I like seeing knobbies on my dirt bike. I like seeing knobbies on my adventure bike. And while this is a good looking, aggressive 50/50 tire, the bikes just don't look as cool.
Looks like a street bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which looks like we got a couple Africa twins over there. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching the video today. Post up in the comments what you think. Have you tried these things out? Is this a Shasta ad now? You got the can all clock perfect?
Perfect.
So, it's a Gatorade ad now. So, post up in the comments if you have tried these TrailMax Mission tires, if you want to try them, something like that. And any other reviews you want to see us do. And I try and monitor the stuff myself. You can check out my personal channel every single Sunday if you want. And I'll have Nate tagged in there also if you want to follow him on Instagram. Beyond that, thanks for riding with the guys. Get out, have a good time. Yeah.